Good morning, my friends. It's Wednesday, May 20th, and it's a beautiful day, and I'm happy you're tuning in. Don't forget, the packets are going to be right here, and today is the last day to pick them up. We also have a few books left over, so if you come to pick up a packet, be sure you take a book or two. And also, from last week's science experiment, we still have a few eyedroppers, so make sure to pick that up as well. Welcome back to the office. So this week we learned a few very important dates. The first one is June 8th. That's a Monday, and that's going to be your very last day of online instruction. But more importantly, your teachers and I are planning a very special day. On Monday, June 8th from 9 to 1, all of your teachers are going to be back on the campus, and you are invited to come say goodbye to your teacher. We're going to be outside, standing in the bus loop, and we're going to have all of the things that you left in your lockers or in your desks, and we're going to be ready to give them to you. So don't forget, Monday, June 8th from 9 to 1, come to the bus loop, say goodbye to your teacher, and get all of the things that you left here in school. And now I have a very special message for our fourth graders. Fourth graders, next year you have an awesome opportunity because it's your first time to join band. Did you know that over 80% of the kids here at Fredonia learn to play an instrument? And I think back to when I was in school. When I was at the end of my fourth grade year, I had to make a choice as to what instrument I was going to pick. I chose to play the trumpet, and I played it all through middle school and high school, and I loved playing that instrument. And that's something that I would like to relearn to do very soon. So, this week you were given a letter. It was mailed to you either electronically or shared by one of your teachers, or a few of you got a paper copy in the mail. What you need to do is read this over with your families because we need to know by June 1st what instrument you want to play next year. You can make a first choice or a second choice or even a third choice. And if you want to learn a little bit more about the instruments, there's this really cool website that the middle school and high school band teachers put together to talk about what you should be interested in. Here, take a look. This is really cool. So take a look at their website. Here you can go and learn all about what Fredonia has to offer. There's little videos. Here's the band directors, and here's some information about why students in our building like band. These videos are really cool, so check them out. And I think that you'll really like being in band. It's something that I always loved, and I hope you have a good time next year in the middle school. And if you play an instrument, I'll come up and visit you. Thank you so much for all the hard work that you've been putting in online with your teachers. I know it isn't always easy hopping online and checking for the next activity, but thank you for the effort that you're putting in there. Don't forget, our last day is Monday, June 8th, so there's only a few more weeks, and this weekend is a long weekend. There's no online school Monday for Memorial Day. And now I want to share with you one of the most classic science experiments ever. But we need to go to the kitchen. Come on with me. So for this experiment, you're really only going to need a few things. So for this experiment, you're going to need just a few tissues. You're also going to need a Ziploc bag. These ones that are the sandwich size, they work pretty well. Then you're going to need the two chemicals. The first thing you're going to need is baking soda. You might find this in your refrigerator or in your kitchen cupboards. And then you're going to need some vinegar. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to take one tissue and open it up. Then you're going to take just a little bit of baking soda and pour it into the center of that tissue. There, that should be good. Next, you're going to take the tissue and carefully wrap it up and put it off to the side. The next thing you need to do is take your Ziploc bag, and maybe with the help of a friend or an adult, you're going to take some vinegar and you're going to pour it inside of that bag. You don't need too much, but this amount will work. Now comes the tricky part. You're going to leave the bag open like this, and you're going to try and pick up your baking soda inside the tissue and hold it inside the bag. Now, you don't want the baking soda and vinegar to mix just yet, because the last step is to zip shut your Ziploc sandwich bag. Now comes the fun part. So once you safely have your baking soda and vinegar sealed inside the Ziploc bag, you're gonna go over to the sink and you're gonna let go of that baking soda inside of the tissue, shake it up, and watch what happens. Well, that is a lot of fun. So be sure to try that one at home today. Clean up after your mess. Make sure to wash your hands, stay healthy, and most of all, I can't wait to see you again.